My girlfriend said, "I'm pregnant with your baby." Then I saw her doctor's appointment reminder for birth control refill. I replied, "Congratulations." Then I forwarded the screenshot to her parents with a message, "Ask your daughter about this." When her mother called me in tears demanding answers, I, 31 male, literally just stared at my phone screen for 5 minutes straight. Not moving. Just processing what I'd accidentally discovered. 2 weeks ago, my girlfriend Jessica, 27, told me she was pregnant. We'd been together 18 months, living together for 6. The pregnancy announcement came with tears, shaking hands, the whole production. "I know we didn't plan this, but I'm keeping it," she said. I was shocked, but tried to be supportive. Started looking at bigger apartments, downloaded pregnancy apps, even told my parents they were going to be grandparents. Mom cried happy tears. This morning, Jessica left her phone on the kitchen counter while showering. It buzzed with a notification. I wasn't snooping, the preview showed right on the lock screen. Reminder: birth control refill appointment tomorrow at 2 p.m. with Dr. Martinez. My coffee mug stopped halfway to my mouth. Birth control refill? For someone who's supposedly 8 weeks pregnant? I took a screenshot with my phone, hands trembling. Then I heard the shower turn off. When she came out, I acted normal, kissed her goodbye, went to work. But instead of working, I sat in my car in the parking garage and thought about everything. The morning sickness that only happened when convenient. The refusal to take a pregnancy test in front of me. I already took 3, don't you trust me? The sudden talks about marriage and getting a joint credit card. I texted her, "Hey babe, when's your first prenatal appointment again?" Her. "Next month." Doctor said no rush since everything seems normal. Right, because birth control refills are totally part of prenatal care. So I did something that might have been nuclear. I forwarded the screenshot to her parents' family group chat I was added months ago. Just the image and, "Ask your daughter about this." Then I texted Jessica, "Congratulations on the pregnancy. Your parents are so excited, I just told them." My phone started exploding within minutes. Jessica calling, her mom calling, her dad texting. I turned it off and went back to work. Just turned it back on. 73 missed calls, time to face the music. Update 1, holy hell. I wasn't prepared for the tsunami of crazy that hit. First call I answered was from Jessica's mom, Helen. She was sobbing. "Helen, Danny, what is this? What's going on?" Jessica won't answer our calls. Me, "Helen, I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Jessica told me she was pregnant 2 weeks ago. Today I saw that appointment reminder. Draw your own conclusions." But she told us about the baby. We already bought nursery furniture. They bought furniture. These people went out and bought actual baby furniture based on their daughter's lie. The secondhand embarrassment was real. Me, "I'm sorry, Helen. I'm just as confused as you are. I'm going over there right now." Click. 20 minutes later, Jessica called from her mom's phone. Her voice was ice cold. "Jessica, you had no right to involve my parents. You had no right to fake a pregnancy." "I'm not faking anything. That appointment is a mistake, a glitch in the system." A glitch? Really? That's what you're going with? You've ruined everything. My parents think I'm some kind of psycho now. "Are you pregnant or not, Jessica?" Simple question. Long pause. I might be. I haven't taken a test yet." "You told me you took 3 tests." "I meant I was going to take them." Me, "Jessica, stop. Just stop." Her mom's voice in the background. "Jessica Marie, you tell him the truth right now, or so help me." "Fine, I'm not pregnant." "Are you happy?" "I'm not pregnant." "Why?" "Because you were going to leave me." "What?" "I never said." "You were getting distant, working late, not proposing after 18 months. My friend Marissa said guys like you need a push." Marissa? Of course Marissa was involved. That woman could start drama in an empty room. Me, "So you decided to fake a pregnancy?" "Jessica, I was going to get pregnant for real, just needed time. Then it would all work out." The delusion, the absolute delusion. Me, "I'm done. I'll be at the apartment tomorrow at noon to pack my stuff." "Wait, Danny, we can work through this." Helen's voice, clear as day. "No, Jessica, no you cannot. This is sick. Danny, we are so sorry." I hung up. Got a text from her dad, Robert, an hour later. "Son, I'm appalled. You have every right to leave. We support whatever you decide. Also, we're keeping the furniture. Maybe for a future grandchild from someone who isn't insane. Savage Robert. Absolutely savage. Currently crashing at my buddy Mike's place. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. Update 2. Moving day was a circus. An absolute circus. I showed up at noon with Mike in his pickup truck. Jessica was there with Marissa, the mastermind, and her sister Kelly. They'd formed some kind of defensive line in the living room. Marissa immediately started, "Danny, you're overreacting. Lots of women." Marissa, "Shut up. This is your fault too." "Excuse me, I was trying to help." "Help? You told her to fake a pregnancy." "I said maybe hint at it, not go full psycho." Jessica turned on her best friend. "Full psycho? You said it was foolproof. You said your cousin did it." "My cousin was actually pregnant, you walnut." They started arguing. Kelly tried to mediate. Mike and I just started loading boxes while they screeched at each other. Then Jessica noticed me packing the PlayStation. "Jessica, that's mine. I bought it, for our apartment, with my money. I'm pregnant, I need entertainment." Mike actually laughed out loud. "Jess, you literally admitted you're not pregnant." "Maybe I am now. You don't know." "Just stop, you're embarrassing yourself." The worst part came when I was packing the bedroom. Jessica followed me in, turned on the waterworks. "Danny, please, I love you. I just didn't want to lose you." "Me, so you lied about carrying my child?" "People make mistakes. Mistakes are forgetting to pay a bill. This is calculating. This is crazy." "I'm not crazy." She grabbed a lamp and threw it at the wall. It shattered. Mike from the doorway. "Yeah, that really proves the not crazy point." I finished packing in record time after that. As we're loading the last box, Helen and Robert pull up. Helen's carrying a box. "Danny, wait." She handed me the box. Inside, baby clothes. Tiny onesies, little socks, a teddy bear. "We bought these for our grandchild. Please take them, donate them, whatever. We can't look at them." Robert to Jessica. "We're extremely disappointed in you. Don't call us for a while." Jessica broke down completely. "Daddy, please." "You lied about a baby, Jessica." "A baby? Who does that?" As we drove away, I saw her in the rearview mirror, standing in the parking lot. Marissa trying to console her while Kelly just stood there shaking her head. Mike, "Bro, you dodged a nuclear missile?" "Yeah, I did." Update 3. The extinction level entitlement event started 3 days after I moved out. Jessica showed up at my work. Pregnant, belly and all. I'm not kidding. She had one of those fake pregnancy bellies strapped on under a maternity dress. Security called me down to the lobby. "Jessica, Danny, I've been trying to reach you. The baby's been kicking." The security guard looked confused. My coworker Aisha, who'd come down with me, just stared. "Me, Jessica, you need to leave." "But I have an ultrasound picture." She pulled out what was clearly a Google image search printout. The watermark was still visible in the corner. "Girl, that says babycenter.com right there." "It's the hospital's website." "Ma'am, you need to go. I'm carrying his child." "Me, Jessica, everyone knows you're lying." "Your parents know. My parents know. Everyone knows." That's when she pulled her next move. She fell to the ground, clutching her fake belly. Oh God, the stress. The baby. Security guard into his radio. "Need an ambulance at the main lobby." Jessica, suddenly fine. No ambulance." "Ma'am, if you're having pregnancy complications." I'm fine." False alarm. She scrambled up and practically ran out. The security footage of her pregnancy crisis somehow made it onto our company Slack. I'm now a legend for all the wrong reasons. But she wasn't done. Oh no. That evening, she started a GoFundMe. Single mother abandoned by heartless boyfriend. Goal, $10,000. Description. A sob story about how I left her pregnant and alone, cleared out the apartment, and left her with nothing. Her mom Helen commented publicly, "Jessica is not pregnant. Stop this immediately." Jessica deleted her mom's comment. Helen posted it again and again. Finally, Helen just reported the whole campaign as fraud. The next day, I got a call from my landlord at the old apartment. "Landlord? Mr. Danny, your ex-girlfriend is claiming she's on the lease?" "She's not. You have the lease agreement." "I know, she's demanding I let her back in because she's pregnant and it's illegal to evict a pregnant woman." "She's not pregnant, and she's not a tenant." "I figured. Just wanted to give you a heads up. She also asked if I could sue you for leaving her homeless." "What did you tell her?" to stop trespassing or I'd call the cops. Then came the group text to all our mutual friends. Danny left me pregnant and alone. If anyone has a couch I can sleep on. Responses ranged from silence to, Jessica, your mom literally told everyone you're lying, from our friend Brad. Jessica to Brad, my mom is confused. Brad, your mom posted the birth control screenshot on Facebook with the caption, my daughter needs therapy. She had. Helen went scorched earth on her own daughter. I've never seen anything like it. Update 4. The legal threats started rolling in about a week later. Jessica somehow scraped together money for a lawyer. Not a good one, mind you. The letter I got was riddled with typos and cited laws that didn't exist in our state. The lawyer demanded $5,000 for emotional damages, $3,000 for loss of expected financial support, return of all gifts given during the relationship, a written apology for defamation. My response? I hired an actual lawyer. She took one look at the demand letter and laughed. This isn't even written by a real lawyer. This is a template she downloaded and filled in. Look, she forgot to change California to our actual state in paragraph 3. We sent back our own letter with screenshots of Jessica admitting the pregnancy was fake, the GoFundMe fraud attempt, security footage of her fake belly incident at my work, a warning about harassment charges if she continued. 2 days of silence. Then Jessica's dad, Robert, called me. Robert, Danny, I'm sorry to bother you. Did Jessica send you legal threats? Yeah. My lawyer handled it. Christ, we just found out she took out a credit card in her mother's name to pay for that lawyer. What? Helen's filing a police report tomorrow. This has gone too far. We're getting Jessica into therapy, whether she likes it or not. I'm sorry this is happening to you guys. We're sorry it happened to you. You seem like a good kid. Better off without her. But Jessica had one more card to play. She showed up at my parents' house with the fake belly and a man they'd never seen before. My mom called me, whispering like she was in a hostage situation. Mom, Danny, Jessica's here with some man claiming to be a counselor. Me, a counselor? She says you need an intervention for abandoning your pregnant girlfriend. The counselor was her cousin Tommy, wearing a suit that didn't fit and carrying a clipboard. Dad got on the phone. Son, should I call the cops? Me, put me on speaker. You're on. Me, Jessica, you're not pregnant. Tommy, you're not a counselor. You're both trespassing. Leave now or my parents will call the police. Jess, you said he'd fall for this. Shut up, Tommy. Young lady, get off my porch before I come out there with the hose. This isn't over. Yes, it is. Don't come back. They left, but not before Jessica screamed loud enough for the whole neighborhood to hear that I was a deadbeat dad. Mrs. Patterson from next door, who'd been gardening. Honey, you've been wearing that same fake belly for a week. It's got a visible zipper. Final update. It's been 2 months since the fake pregnancy reveal. Time for the final update on this disaster. Jessica's complete meltdown continued for about 3 more weeks. She tried everything, created fake social media accounts to message me about the baby, sent me ultrasound photos with different names, poorly photoshopped over them. Had Marissa call me pretending to be a nurse, confirming her pregnancy. I recognized Marissa's voice immediately. Showed up at Mike's place at 2 a.m. with baby shoes, sobbing, mawing. That last one was the final straw. Mike's neighbor called the cops. Jessica got arrested for drunk and disorderly conduct. Her fake pregnancy belly fell off when they put her in the cop car. The officer's body cam footage would have gone viral if it ever got out. Her parents bailed her out, but with conditions. Either therapy or they cut her off completely. She chose therapy, but not before one last dramatic gesture. She sent out birth announcements. Actual, printed birth announcements, saying we'd had a son named Daniel Jr. My boss received one. My grandmother received one. My ex from college got one somehow. The responses were brutal. My grandmother called her touched in the head on Facebook. My boss framed his as the craziest thing an employee's ex has ever done. My college ex just texted me, dude, what? Helen and Robert sent out their own mass email to everyone they knew. Our daughter is receiving mental health treatment. There is no baby. We apologize for any confusion or distress. The fallout for Jessica? Lost her job when the fake belly incident at my workplace got back to her employer. We worked for competing firms, small industry. Marissa cut her off after Jessica blamed her for ruining everything. Got evicted from the apartment after failing to pay rent. She'd been counting on moving back in with me. Is now living with her parents and working retail while in court-mandated therapy from the drunk and disorderly charge. Still posts vague quotes about loyalty and real love on Instagram. As for me, got promoted at work. Partly sympathy, partly because the story made me oddly famous in our industry. Started dating Aisha from accounting, the one who called out the Google watermark. She thinks the whole story is hilarious and regularly checks that I haven't been pregnancy trapped. My parents installed a Ring doorbell specifically in case Jessica comes back. The baby clothes Helen gave me? Donated them to a women's shelter along with a $500 donation in baby Daniel Jr.'s name. Sent the receipt to Jessica. She blocked me after that. The last I heard through the grapevine, Jessica told her therapist that she might have overreacted slightly. Faking a pregnancy, wearing a costume belly, committing identity theft, and getting arrested is slightly overreacting. Robert sent me a text last week. Danny, wanted you to know Jessica is getting help. Real help. We're sorry for everything. P.S. Helen says if you and that nice girl from accounting ever have a real baby, we'd love to send a gift. From sane people this time. I'm not gonna lie, finding out your girlfriend faked a pregnancy is traumatic, but watching her torpedo her entire life with increasingly insane lies while her own parents publicly called her out, there's some justice in that. Aisha says I should write a book about it. Maybe I will. Title it, The Girl Who Cried Baby, or something. For now, I'm just living my life, fake pregnancy free. And yes, Aisha is on birth control. Yes, I've seen the prescription. Yes, we laugh about how paranoid that makes me. Trust issues? Sure. But at least they're earned. Thanks for following this absolutely bonkers journey. Remember folks, when someone shows you they're willing to fake a pregnancy, believe them the first time and run.